we're going to have a look at the top of the range Metabo impact drill, namely the SBEV 1300-2. What that designation means, SB is the German Schlagbohr, Afrikaans Slagbohr in English impact drill. E is your electronic for your variable speed. Your V is your VTC electronic, which I'll get into now. The 1300 is the 1300 watts, and a stroke 2 is a 2-speed mechanical gearbox. Now, scope of delivery are one of two options, either the cardboard box version or the handy meta box. Now let's have a look at the machine in more detail. This is what you get supplied with your machine. You get your instruction manual with your parts list, your drilling depth gauge, you get your chuck key and your side handle. Now this is your anti-vibration side handle. You will notice it has an extension in the middle. Because it is such a powerful machine, you need more leverage. It is the 3-compound handle with metal, hard plastic and rubber for the anti-vibration. Now, as mentioned before, you get this 1300 machine supplied in two variations, one in a cardboard box and one in a meta box. The designation 1300-2 tells you cardboard box with a 13mm gear chuck. When it has the designation 13-2S, it comes with a metal keyless chuck and a meta box. This machine is roughly 2.7 kilograms. It has a 4-meter cable with a ball joint at the bottom where it goes into the machine. This is to eliminate kinks and shorts and breakages in your cable. It's ergonomically designed with a rubber coating at the back to minimize vibrations in your hand. Also your cutout so you can apply pressure on the machine in line with your drill bit. The gearbox in front is cast aluminium, which is exceptionally good for dissipating heat out of the gearbox. On the switch control, you will see this switch over here. That is the forward and reverse of the machine, and how Metabo does it with these machines is changing the position and polarities of the brushes on the armature, which is the better option because you have no power loss as you would have with a traditional forward reverse via electronic. And that's exceptionally good trying to remove stubborn screws and applications like that. Next, you have your variable speed trigger switch with your locking mechanism. And going to the top of the machine, you have your wheel for selecting your variable speed. And on your last setting, you'll see the impulse. This machine has an impulse function, which means it pulses and always gives you maximum torque. A couple of good applications is, again, removing a stubborn screw or else trying to start off drilling a hole on a very smooth surface. Next to it, you'll see your electronic display, and that is an indicator warning you of a couple of things. Thermal overload. This machine cuts out and gives you a warning when the temperature inside the machine gets too hot. You have a restart protection, which means if your switch is locked in, you have a break in power and the power comes back on, the machine will not start. The red light will flash. You'll have to switch the machine off and start it again. And the last one is a brush wear indicator warning you that the brushes on the armature are getting low. Next to that, you have your switch going from drilling to impact for your concrete and masonry. You have roughly 59,000 blows per minute. And in front of the gearbox, you have your mechanical gearbox selector, 2-speed gearbox. In speed 1, you have a speed from 0 to 1,100 RPMs. In the second gear, you have from 0 to 3,100 RPMs. As mentioned before, this stroke 2 execution comes with a 13mm gear chuck from 1.5 to 13mm. The stroke 2S comes with a 13mm, 1.5 to 13mm keyless chuck. Right, this machine produces a massive 44 Newton meters torque, which is more than 10% additional torque to the next powerful Metabo impulse impact machine. This is also the highest torque producing machine we have in the Metabo impact range at a massive 44 Newton meters. The machine is also rated to drill at a maximum capacity of 24 millimeters in masonry, 22 millimeters in concrete, 16 millimeters in steel, and 40 millimeters in softwood. Should you wish to see any more on the Metabo impact range, please go to the Metabo South Africa YouTube channel or else consult your nearest dealer.